Hello, this is Lolly, and I am back to talk about washi tape. Now, I will give you the video below, but I did a video where I organized my washi. This is my one that I started putting Christmas washi in, and you can see I've got kind of mismatched in this row. So when I get more Christmas ones, they will fill this up. I think probably what I've done too is I have put some with their matching paper collections instead of putting them in here, so that's a possibility. So I'm going to actually play around with some Christmas washi, but before I do that, I want to show you what I was playing with. These are all kind of the vintagey looking washis, and I just distressed the edges of this cardstock. You can see what the color normally is, and I used walnut stain around there, and then I tore the washi so it would have jaggedy edges, and I didn't go all the way to the ends, and so I left blank spaces here and there. It's very imperfect on purpose. And what I did to make sure that this would really adhere well, I didn't want the edges popping up. I used the Uhu glue stick, and I would turn the washi upside down in my glue book, which is my magazine here, and I would lay the washi here, sticky side up, and I would put the glue stick on it and flip it over and glue it down here. So this is the haphazard, just kind of do it on the fly kind. And then I did one that was neater, in which all of the washi met on the one end, and I cut all the edges to be nice and neat, but they're varying lengths. But I like the idea of all the strips coming from the left side of the paper. You could also do it this way on a card, would be really cute. And then when your sentiment going this way would be really really noticeable. So while I have these, before I move on to the Christmas ones, I want to go ahead and put a sentiment on here. And I think I like these Tim Holtz Thinlits. This is the Explorer set. I like them because, well, for many reasons, but one is they remind me of washi tape because of the strips. And I think they will go along with the theme here. I do have these in my shop. And whatever is in there is all I have. I cannot get any more, just so you know. So I'm looking at some of the words here. I like that they have art and is. So like you could do art is possibilities. Discover the art. So you can, or wander the whatever. You can make sentences with this. Seek your life. Seek your art. So all kinds of possibilities. Adventure awaits. I think I saw awaits in here. Or, yeah, there it is. Adventure awaits. I think I will do that. And so there are a total of 27 dies here. There it is. Adventure awaits. I think I'll do that. And I'm going to put these in here. And I forgot, usually what I do is I like to put this back inside, and since it was on the outside, you can see it's not a perfect fit in there, so sometimes I just trim a very tiny bit off the edge like this to get it to stay in there better. And then I put the dies in that little pocket right there. I think I like this really dark brown, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to see these once I get the letters on here because of the busyness of the pattern. Okay, now I want to show you what this looks like. You can see that it just punched the letters out. So you could use this on a big card front, or you can do like I'm going to do and cut it down into the strips. Now, what I'm thinking, like I said, because of the busyness of what's behind it, I might not be able to see it, but I think I can see it really well. I think I will glue that on there. Now, you're going to find that your washi is very waxy. Waxy. So I'm wondering if this will work or not, but we will try it. And this is the art glitter glue. If it's not strong enough, I will switch to maybe Fabri-Tac, see if that works better. Another thing you can do is to put this on top of a solid color, maybe a bracket type thing, you know, like this, and then glue that down. And this glue is also in my shop, and so is the and so is the stainless steel needle tip for it. So adventure awaits. That is very cute. I like that. I don't know that I'm going to do anything with this one right at the moment as far as putting some sort of words on it. But I want to show you how I was doing the washi. So I have 2 pieces of paper here, and I'm going to put Christmas washi on both of them. This is an A2 card. This is an A2 card. This one I have cut down like a 1/4 inch shorter all the way around, because this one I am going to glue on a card front. This one I am going to use as a hole punch. And what I did with this, I used the same principle. I covered the whole thing with the glue stick, and then instead of using my magazine, I just did glue stick, and then I put washi on it, glue stick and washi. And then I ran it through my die cutting machine. And yes, I have done this with scrap paper before. So if you have your long strips of scrap paper, you can do this with that instead of washi. And I've done this with that. And I will give you a video link down below to how long ago it's been since I've done that. And with the scrap paper, so it makes embellishments. So we are going to do that again. Let me get this out. I just want to put this here. I'm trying to think of which way. I think I want to go this way and get my glue stick ready. And I'm not going to overthink this. I'm going to glue a strip and then put washi on it. And leave that open. And I'm going to go off both the edges on purpose because I want a nice smooth edge. Oops, that wasn't good. I don't usually actually glue it on there, but there we go. Now this one is ready for hole punching. Okay, but I'm going to do that again. And this time I'm doing it to the smaller one, and this one I'm going to use for a card front. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to remove that and trim it down. Alright, got a little bit. There we go. Now all we need to do is find maybe a gold card, or even a red one would be really pretty, or burgundy. Ooh. Alright, let me put this washi away. Okay, so I have my cardstock here. It's pretty lightweight cardstock, so I'm not going to bother about having to score it ahead of time, but I am going to burnish it. And if you have a Teflon bone folder and want to know how to get a square end on yours, I'll give you a link down below to that. So this is going to go here, but I think I am going to pop that up. Oh, I love it that's popped up. It just looks like so much more of a professional card, I think, with all that washi on there. It is so cute. And I just had a thought, too. A while ago, I had purchased the We Are Memory Keepers Mini Evolution Advanced, and I got it on the HSN special that they had with the auto ship. I did a video that I was going to show, you know, the series, but then HSN canceled my auto ship through a series of unfortunate events, and I've been very discouraged because I think the auto ship was better than the actual what came with this. But in the meantime, one of the things that We Are Memory Keepers came out with was something called a Label It that used labeling tape, and it didn't really do what they needed it to do. So they were looking for other things to do. At least I guess this is history of it. Maybe I'm wrong. They were looking for some really fun things to do with the labeling tape, and so they came up with this idea that they could be embossed. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to like it on this card, but we shall see. This is the set that's fall and winter, and I do have just a few of these in my shop because I was intrigued by it. This one says Merry Christmas, and it can use the wider tape. So what I want to do, so if you have embossing tape for labelers, this is 3/4 inch wide, and this is 3/8 inch, it looks like. I'm not positive on that. It's a total of 6 meters long for between the two of these. So I know that what you do with this is trim it as long as you need it for the specific thing you're doing. So right there is where I need that. I'm going to run this through, and I have never done this, so I don't know if I am going to need to like tape this down in place. Is it going to wiggle on me? But we shall see, huh? Anyway, I think the whole idea is fascinating. I am not going to secure this down because I have it on paper. Oh, I need my platforms, excuse me. Here we go. I forgot to get my plates here. This is so adorable. I had wanted something small like that for travel. Oh, how cute. I really like that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's got the little measurement here on the actual tape. I needed to cut that off. Now, like I said, I did this. I wasn't sure if I would like it on here, and I think I do. So let me go ahead and pop that up as well. If I do it this way, if I put it down there, I think I'll go right in between because I already have Happy Holidays once in there. I'll go down here. There we go. Very cute. I like that it's all strips, you know, strips of washi, the strip of that. I do like how that kind of coordinates. Okay, so let's put this up. Oh, and while we're looking at it, this says Winter Wonderland and Let It Snow and Very Merry, I think, are the other words. And the fall one is Tricks and Treats, Thankful for Us, and Fall and Sweater Weather. Those are the other ones for that. Okay, now, so we've got that card made. We've got this one finished. And now we were going to do some hole punch, not hole punches, but die cutting on this one. So let me think of what I have. I have this stamp set and die set that work together from Catherine Pooler, and there is like a long oval ornament and a shorter ornament, and all of these emblems fit inside these, and there's some of these that are like accents on them. So I'm wondering about just using the dies to make ornaments out of, and so let's play around and see what we can come up with. Alrighty, I'm just trying to look at size-wise. Plus, of course, we could always punch out larger ones or do strips. That would be cute. Strips this way. I don't know. I think I have an idea here. And I might just use this so you can see what I'm doing. I know it would be a little more wasteful of my paper to do that, but I think I will anyway. Let's cut this down to size. Again, I'm just doing this because of doing it on video. Otherwise, I would get as many items as I could off of each one of these strips instead of doing this. Let's get this going. See what that looks like. Ah, cute. I think I like it already. Oh my gosh, how adorable. Let's see if I can zoom in, or there we go. I love that it's got that little holder at the top, or you know what I mean, the little loop there to hang it. Okay, now let's do another one, but let's do it further down. We could do it at an angle as well to get a completely different look on that. Thinking about taking this with me to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Denver. I'm not sure yet. I'll look at my dies and see if I would take any of those with me. Now I turned this one at an angle on purpose, so it would give us the lines, and this one will be slightly at an angle. See that? I do think I like them better completely horizontal, but it was just a test, so let's do another one. Okay, so let me put all three of these like right here to show you those. Those are very adorable. They would make really great just tags by themselves or side by side as in a card. Now let's use this little chunky one here. He's pretty adorable. Let's see what we come up with that. There we go. I'm loving it. I like how crisp and sharp they are, and you could put a little bow or across the top there. So that's just some ideas on using the washi. Yay! So sweet. And I'm just looking at the background here of a black card. Oh, how cute that would be. Some gold accents even. Just precious. I had another idea here too, and that is to cut out flower petals or leaf shapes and arrange those on a card in the shape of a flower. I thought that might be really pretty as well. So anyway, I probably cut this video short by now. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope that gave you a few ideas on how to use some of that washi in your stash. Make sure you look at the links down below because I've got several links that I mentioned I would give you.